Well, 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 you know what time it is. Whew. We back, baby. Bitcoins, shitcoins, or NFTs. There's no greater feeling than hitting that sweet
old time high in this bitch. Watch it pump to the sky. We just buy and get rich. Old time high in this bitch. Watch it pump, baby. We just buy and get rich. Run it back. We back in the black. We back in the green. Got the team all around me. We rowdy and causing scenes. Where you been? Grab a cup, baby. Come and take a sip. Oh my bad, yo, what's up? Man, you did it by the dip. Oh, that's rough. Oh, that's tough. Oh, that's really gotta suck. Only problem that we got is that we didn't buy enough. Man, I joke, man, I kid. Know exactly what we did. Now we pull up in the whip, cause we just hit. Old time high in this bitch. Watch it pump to the sky. We just buy and get rich. Old time high in this bitch. Watch it pump, baby. We just buy and get rich.
GM, in this one we're looking at SocialFi, the merge of social media and decentralized finance in a bit of a nice two peas in a pod kind of situation here. So what we've seen previously with FriendTech going live was we had a huge movement of people onto the FriendTech platform from outside of crypto and inside of crypto. They did things such as account abstraction to make it really easy to onboard to FriendTech. We had people like the FaZe clan, some large creators, OnlyFans chicks, and all sorts moving into FriendTech, and the numbers went pretty wild. Now, if it wasn't for their crazy bonding curve, maybe FriendTech would have done a lot better than it did, but it still isn't dead in the water at this stage. So I think this is a really interesting kind of use case for cryptocurrency, the removal of middlemen, the removal of Web 2 platforms, and bringing social finance into the mainstream with Web 3. So let's jump into this one and see what we can cook here. If you do enjoy it, make sure you subscribe to the channel. None of this is financial advice. Let's jump in. So just a quickie here to start off. FriendTech, the points for this are trading at $3.83 right now, which is pretty damn good. Very high indeed, seeing as we thought it was dead, but apparently not. And they're going to be giving away the kind of token equity to the users of the platform. So this is going to create a new SocialFi wave for crypto when this does go live with a token, which is supposedly going to happen within like the next month or 2 months. So SocialFi on CoinGecko, so you can search by this category if you wish. Top SocialFi coins, total market cap, just under $7 billion. But as we know, social networks are the biggest networks in the world, and they have some of the largest amounts of revenue. Now we can see from the top gainers here, one of the ones, Only1, which we're going to actually dive into in a bit more detail here. But just to get a broad brush approach to things, you may have heard of some of these like Theta with gaming, Galaxy with their quests. You may have heard of the likes of Steam, XCAD, which is to do with the viewing of videos and getting paid to view almost. Then we have the likes of Only1 down here, some social trading platforms. Quite a few things that are quite cool, but nothing has really kicked off as of yet to do the huge numbers we expect. Top market cap here is Theta at 3.4 billion, but this is kind of a network unto its own and not just a social platform. Now let's do some disturbing market research here. So these are the most searched for or used websites on the planet right now. As you'd expect, Google, YouTube, etc. You'll also notice the type, social. Then we come to X videos, porn, social, porn, social. We got more porn down here, more social, and even more porn if you can keep scrolling down, the likes of X Hamster and others. So a lot of the top visited websites in the world are social platforms and porn platforms, which is a bit of a worrying societal trend. You may have seen stats around the number of adult males who are virgin, like age 30, people not getting into relationships, living too much online. This is obviously concerning, but there is obviously a slight silver lining to that, in that we can see social platforms are going to have potentially a huge upside when it comes to Web 3. The trend is your friend, as they say, and we are going long here, social and pornography in this one. So the platform here is called Only1, and the token ticker is LIKE, i.e. to like a picture, to like a video, or whatever it may be on your social platform of choice. You can see brutal bear market for this one. If I pull up a little bit more, starting to show some signs of life here. Done a bit of digging as to why. This one is going to start to be shielded on the timeline, I do believe, very soon, starting to gain a bit of social momentum. All-time high back like $1. In terms of market cap though, it's near the all-time high for market cap, but I think the market cap of this thing will go a lot higher, especially once Friend Tech goes live with its actual token. In terms of markets as well, it's already on quite a few centralized exchanges of note like KuCoin and Huobi down here, also MEXC. Some of these are obviously gateway drugs to bigger listings at a later date. Tradable as this token is on Solana via Radium, or use Jupiter if you want to DCA in, of course, not financial advice. So we've had a few spikes to the high here and some good volume coming in for this token, like, and a push up to 14 cents on a few occasions here over the last 3-4 days or so. So potential breakout is on the cards. But what does this do apart from having a decent looking token chart? Well, the future of Only1. So they released this roadmap. So they want to bring the next 100 million users into trustless payments on their platform. So bringing the masses to an alternative for Patreon, an alternative for OnlyFans, etc. They raised 3.5 mil from the likes of Animoca Brands. Earlier this month, they've done this update called the Flow Update to optimize sales for the creators and agents who will help onboard creators into this ecosystem. Just think OnlyFans girls is possibly the easiest way to think about this. OnlyFans on Solana equals Only1. So they've partnered with Alchemy Pay. If you've heard about Alchemy Pay, ticker ACH, this is an easy way to onboard a fiat rails on and off. And of course, on Solana, you'll be using USDC for your payments and potentially Sol as well to tip people or subscribe to their content. So Alchemy Pay integration, this removes one of the barriers to entry or one of the problems around OnlyFans, etc. People being debanked because they're in the kind of porn industry doesn't seem that fair. And in terms of where things are going with AI, a lot of normal jobs aren't going to be around, but content and creator economies will continue to grow as people aren't going to want to sit and watch AI film or AI kind of vlogs or whatever it may be, or an AI version of me telling you about a token. They want to see real people, real feelings, real emotion behind things. So the creator economy is one that will continue to boom. They've also got AI embedded within OpenAI Clip. So this is a way to actually search for content with AI. The AI can actually use itself to hone in on specific images. More on that in just a moment, because we got quite a funny tweet about that. Like holders are rewarded through revenue-based buybacks. The more successful our creators are, the more value accrued to Like. So this one is all about buyback and burns with some of their profits. So imagine if you did have an OnlyFans token, some of the creators on there are making multiple millions per month. Imagine just a small fraction of that going back into the actual token, buying back and burning it. It would be a very, very valuable token indeed. Also, when it comes to OnlyFans, not that I am a user of that website, but they do take quite a lot of fees. So they do gouge, I think it's like 20% from the creators. These guys here suggest they will be taking a very, very small fraction of a fee, almost 0% they say. So upcoming on the roadmap here, AI and deepfake detection to stop content leak scans, to stop people from, just uploading AI generated images, having an AI bot just work the platform. They need real people on here. In terms of sales optimizations, there will be detailed fan analytics, pay-per-view posts and messages, and tooling for multiple account management. So you'd have a manager looking after your account, like a lot of OnlyFans girls do. They have managers who run their socials for them. And then decentralized subscription, it does not require a token front load. So there will be the ability to actually subscribe using USDC, I believe it will be, and then just pay your monthly recurring direct debit in a way to the creator of your choice. Then again, we have this OpenAI Clip LLM, so AI tech to search term. Gasless transactions, this will help with onboarding and content categorization also. So just to think about, it's not going to just be an OnlyFans rival. Well, that is the kind of mainstay that I see with this, the main go for the jugular approach, because that is a huge business to go after. But also what we saw with Friend Tech was a lot of people would set up their private groups, and then you get payments streamed via the likes of Only1 here, which could therefore nullify the likes of Patreon and others, which again take huge fees. So I think in terms of crypto, a lot of crypto users will try and onboard to this because there will be obviously easy access to participants and easy access to the funds. You're not having to wait for like Patreon to cash you out and take a 10% cut. You would just be able to cash out USDC, presumably on an instantaneous basis. As we can see, Solana is so cheap and easy to use. So here's the funny bit about the AI usage. So Chumbawamba has posted about this, and this guy is on fire right now. On top of this, I believe OnlyFans of Solana is going to stun people who have become so jaded to believe crypto cannot produce a working use case. It's so simple, obvious, and inevitable in my opinion. Although he is obviously invested. Beatedly asked him, I agree, but how can they put an AI spin on it? He says they do have an AI spin. The CTO has an AI background, and the search feature leverages some AI tech that searches images on the site instead of words. For example, if you search for Big Booba, it searches the actual images for Big Booba, not just text or keywords, i.e. getting you better results, ladies and gentlemen. So here is their Twitter account here. Only1, join Only1 is the handle, 50,000 followers, powered by Like the token. You can see the roadmap, etc. Leon.sol is one of the founders here. Ansem is trying to onboard Alexis Texas as well, which is pretty funny. I think he has filled the bag very recently. And then what they're going to do is target areas such as Japan, Thailand, Taiwan right now. They've doubled the team size, new features coming, and a lot more. So they're going to make a real push here in 2024 and go for the jugular, which of course is bullish. Chumbawamba then posted this, and this is the left curve thinking I love to see. So OnlyFans valuation is roughly $18 billion right now, and the market cap of Only1 is $36 million only. So what we can do is implement left curve season and say, look, if OnlyFans is worth 18 billion, why can't this crypto equivalence, if it starts to onboard some good usage, etc., maybe get 10% of that? $1.8 billion starts to look appealing. And then on top of that, as the market cycle progresses here into a raging bull market, people will be saying OnlyFans on Solana, this thing should be a multi-billion-dollar company, etc. You can just see the headlines. They're going to write themselves here as long as the development continues and they start to onboard more girls, more content creators, etc., which they're seeming to do right now. So just a quick run through of things on here. This is the application only1.app. This is obviously not safe for work, or if you've got kids around, obviously take them out of the room right now. You can see the home landing page here, very similar feel to that of Twitter. It's going to be very easy to use and onboard. You can log in just using an email, or you can do it with your Phantom wallet as an example. So this is the home page, and through here there's quite a lot of stuff, but obviously most of it is gated, apart from there's one down here which will stop just by there. There's an explore tab, which I'm not going to click on because you're going to see some boobs. Then we have the staking portal here as well, where you can stake your tokens, if you buy some, to a creator and receive an APY. So the more tokens these guys have staked to them, the more TVL, they're actually getting a distribution from a community pool of tokens. So this thing is inflationary. There's still like almost, say, 45% of tokens to hit supply over the next couple of years. But you can actually get a clip of that. The majority of the inflation now is going to these pools. So if you do have tokens, you maybe want to come and stake them onto the likes of Alexa Collins here or some others and receive quite a juicy APY for doing so. Private messaging on here, all the regular settings you would expect. Just give it a little bit of a poke about with and see what you think. But the platform is rather sleek, I would say better designed than the likes of FriendTech. Imagine Stars Arena with nudity and the ability to speak to girls online. I think this will do very well due to the fact there's quite a lot of simps out there. And also people who are in crypto are quite disconnected with monetary value. So whereas on OnlyFans, maybe they're charging like $10 a month, you can probably charge $100 a month over here, which will of course feed back into that economy of buying back and burning with revenues, the like tokens. So I am bullish on this. It's kind of being long on SocialFi, long on porn, short on humanity at this point. So not financial advice. Check out the links via CoinGecko directly yourself. Tell me what you think in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.